making passive income selling covered calls. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can make passive income by selling covered calls. And in order to sell a covered call, you essentially need 100 shares of a certain stock. So for this example, I have 100 shares of IDX. All right, so we're going to go to trade, and we're going to sell a call. And I like to go out a month. Notice here, I already put an order in here. I'm pretty much stating that IDX will not go to $3.50, and if IDX never reaches $3.50, I'll end up getting, this full credit. But once you submit and execute this, you get this $28 instantly credited into your account. Over time, that you'll see this number. Kind of, if you don't mind holding this for the weekend, you're just gonna let it expire worthless. Don't even worry about the number that pops up on Robinhood. And the great thing is this is like a win-win situation. No matter what, you win, and you win. If it passes 350, you win. If it doesn't pass 350, I still win, and I'll show you what I mean. So if it does end up passing $3.50, essentially, I still gain. If I bought them, essentially I bought them at $2. So I'm pretty much saying that there's $200 that I've sold them, or I bought them for, and then I'm gonna sell it for $350, essentially making $150 plus the $28 that I have from the credit that I was credited. So you still get this credit if it gets exercised. No matter what, you get this credit if it gets exercised or expires worthless. The $28 is still yours. And then, essentially, you can go back and, if you haven't seen my video on selling puts, I'll leave a description on the top, and you can see it. Check out that video on selling puts. Essentially, you can bounce back and forth between selling puts and selling calls. So, as you can see here, that's what I'm currently doing. I'm selling a put, getting $25 for this put, and then on top of that, I am selling a call and making another $28. So I'm getting this money, pushing the price of what I initially paid, which is $200, and I'm pushing it down, so eventually these 100 shares of IDX are going to end up being free from all the credit that I received. And you can do this passive. You can do this and make passive income every single month, or if some stocks are weekly, you can make passive income weekly depending on the stock that you invest in. And I'll show you how to find these high volatility stocks that pay really well. There's certain stocks that will pay you very well that other stocks will not. Other stocks are going to be looking like, maybe $8, $1 or something like that. But high volatility stocks will give you a lot more money. And what you would do is you would go to Market Chameleon. Go to Market Chameleon. Go over to options. Go to apply volatility ranking. And you're going to sort by current IV. And then you're going to pretty much all you need to do is kind of take your time, research, go over some of these stocks depending on how much capital you have, how much you're willing to buy. My suggestion or my thing would be look for a stock you don't mind holding. You don't mind holding on to. Because remember, if you get exercised, if you're buying a put, if you're selling a put, you're going to end up buying those 100 shares. So this doesn't work selling calls don't work unless you have 100 shares. So you're going to have to find something that you don't mind holding on to. And we'll do an example of, let's do Invis. This one I used in the other video, and I'll show you here. Alright, so we're going to go back. Say we own 100 shares of Invis, and we want to, sell covered calls. And we're saying, alright, Invis is not going to go over $7 by the time on, but January 15th is not going to go over $7. So we click this, and we hit continue. We go there. Arbitrator's like, all right, you need 100 shares. So say we did have 100 shares. Boom, we're going to get $40 into our account. $40. All right. Never reaches this. Say we bought it in at $5.44. Never reaches. Boom, we just got $40. We get $40 anyways. Contract expires worthless. We do it next month. Price goes up. It gets executed. Well, we get the difference between the 5.44 and the 7 profit. Plus, on top of that, we get the $40. So we're making it's a win-win, no matter what. And then say it doesn't reach. Boom, we'll go next month. All right. So say it's at $6. We're like, all right, you know what? I don't think it's gonna reach $8. And boom, look at this. Even higher. Let me go back. I gotta accept this one. But it's even higher. It's at $78 to $80 for this one. So you can see how finding these high volatility stocks are going to pay you a lot of money, essentially paying this stock off that you bought faster. So the key is to find a stock that will fit you and that you will believe in, that you don't mind holding 100 shares of, so that you can essentially pay that stock off or get the stock at a huge discount. A lot of people don't understand, or a lot of people don't even do this, and a lot of people just hold their stocks, and they're just wasting that money, just sitting there. That extra money you can be pulling out monthly is just going to waste. You can essentially just keep paying your stocks off every month with this. And if you say you have a lot of money or a lot of capital, you can do this with higher stocks. Let's find a $10 stock that we can do. Let's see. Let's go back to Market Chameleon. All right, let's try to find a $10 stock that has. All right, here's a $10 one. So we'll do. All right, let's go. This is Marathon. Okay. So say we have, we have the money to do this one, then we get into this one. All right. Let's see. This one expires. This one expires monthly. So we're gonna sell a call. And we're saying, you know what? I don't think it's gonna reach $13, and then boom, it's $100. We just put $100 in our account. So essentially, we can do this every month and just keep knocking these big chunks off. And the great thing about these more expensive one, like this one's $1,000. If you go to another month out, it's gonna go even higher. So you can say, you know what? I don't think it's gonna reach $14. $14 seems kind of real. So you'll be like, I don't think it's gonna reach $14. And look at this. You're just kind of doubling your money. $200, $225. You bought this for $1,049. You just take away that that difference, and then that'll be your break-even price. And it's absolutely crazy. And you can do these with these high volatility stocks like this, and essentially you can keep doing this. And like I said, keep doing this and paying off your stocks and your positions. If you have any questions or you need more help with these, please put a comment down below. Like I said, you don't need a lot of capital. The first example that I gave you, you only need $200. With this one, you need 1,000. The other one, you need 500. So you don't need too much capital to do this. This is more of like this is more like a low risk kind of investing strategy. It's not really high risk. The only downside I would say for selling covered calls, if the stock completely shoots up, say you put a $14 selling a $14 call, and suddenly this stock just shoots all the way to $20, so out of nowhere. The only downside is, you still have to sell it at 14, but you still keep this capital. You still keep this $225, and you still gain money. You still gain some profits. The only thing is, if you wanted to hold this coin or this stock long term, it's probably the only downside to it. But you can go back and watch the video on how to sell a put and re-enter back, and make some more money try to get back into the stock. So you can keep going back and forth. I think some people call it the wheel strategy or something like that. But you can keep going back and forth between selling puts and buying selling calls, and to keep pushing your price of your stock that you own down. So this is our selling covered calls, guys. This is my tutorial on selling covered calls. If you like this, please drop a like, please drop a comment. Let me know what your favorite stocks are that you sell covered calls with. Until next time, to the next guide, you have a great day.